Hello and welcome back to Fußball Manager 2020, or should I say FIFA Manager 2020. And here we are with FC Eintracht Bamberg 2010, and we are about to enter our first league, our first season here with the team, and we are starting to look at the transfer market here and see what we can find, and if we can do anything decent here in trying to find a better club, so to say. Actually, we will not be able to get any cooperation contract agreement, I would think, at least. So let's see here. Yeah, not really any chance with that happening, I believe, or think at least. So contracts, let's see here. Transfer market, player search, can we do here? So let's do realistic transfers only and free agents. Age really young here. Well, let's go with only 21 years old, actually. Talent, preferably 2 stars, if we even can choose that. We will see here if we find anyone doing justice. No, not finding anything. So let's skip the talent. We still don't find anyone at all here. So only realistic if we untick that. No, we don't know any free agents at all. Or we are just getting too many results. Let's go for a day or two and see if we can't find any players then. And let's see here, what will we go here? We'll reach our season objective, and that's fine. And we'll have great atmosphere. Don't know if we will. Anyone who isn't fit doesn't play. That can say. We will say that we don't do nothing about the infrastructure, but that I will stay at the club no matter what. I think it's a good start. And I will distribute the points here, so definitely max out fitness, and then we'll basically go with some physical skills, I think. Or actually, we should go, of course, with teamwork. So let's actually go with 6 for teamwork and tactics. Yeah, that should be fine. I think that will be better than having nothing in team. Just the team playing good together is, of course, one of our key things here. And now a few days have gone by here, so let's let's take a second look at the transfers here, if we can do anything at all. So what will happen here if we do a search here again? Free agents, only realistic transfers, nothing. So if we untick only realistic transfers, nothing. So I guess we'll have to skip that. And realistic transfers again. Transfer status listed for loan. Will you find anything by that? No, not the case there either. One player listed for loan. Is that really everything that is, or all the players that are listed? Transfer list. General loan. So there we have a loan type, so that's good. So let's see here, we do have a striker that is good, but not as good as, 50 we do have, but let's see, we will offer to take on trial, loan fee. Don't really want to pay anything. Oh, come on. I don't really afford to pay anything for anything, so to say. For the loan, That seemed better at least. So what can we offer? We need to offer, well, all too much. We need to offer around 2k. We can't do that. And of course I pressed the same player twice. That weren't really what I were supposed to do either. And how much for this left back then, or left midfielder, which we aren't really playing? 1800k. Or not 1800k, 1800 euro. Yeah, I don't think that's an option either, really, for us to go with. Let's see here, Morsel. So 1600, yeah, I don't like those costs at all. What if we go with Biden instead? We'll sort by level, and the players here that we are actually knowing the level of that is young, and we have a chance to buy here. So center midfielder, we know very little about these market values here for some of the players. That's quite ridiculous as well, actually. Let's scout this player. Will not due to popularity 10. And actually, let's see here what will happen if we just go and buy. Absolute financial limit, yeah, and that's not really going to be the case at all. Let's see here. CD, a center defender, transfer fee. This is at least all right. So let's have this player scouted. So I think that's a good option here. And right winger, this also definitely is interesting if he's up to 50 or close to 50. Even though if it will cost us a few K. I don't really have the transfer budget for it, of course, but we will try, of course, to do our best. So there we find a few players to scout at least. A lot of players here at level 50, so let's just take a look here on the players that we were choosing here. So we didn't choose those players. Here we have, so they are both on a 1-year contract, and that is the sort of players we should probably choose among that only have 1 year left on their contract. And I don't think anything else really is a good way to do it. Let's see here. Hart is injured, unfortunately, and membership fees, we got 1,280 euro from membership fees, so that's good. And income is good income for us at this stage, but yeah, I don't think we will be doing any miracles in terms of the cash flow throughout the season. We are going to be very happy if we actually do a profit at all. And yeah, we need to change these stats for the correct league, so to say. So we will definitely sign our Orkan Jasmir here that our youth team coach have scouted. So any chance to sign any players is definitely what we'll go with. Schatz Schneider here only level 40 or around level 40 for a central defender, which is really not good enough here, unfortunately. And I will continue, or actually we had an offer there for something. Let's go back here. Yeah, so sponsoring, we have some offers here for the ad boards. Or actually, we don't have here, we have the ad boards. So let's see here. Oh, damn it, that were not what I was supposed to do. I wanted to look on where our offers currently were, and they were around 4K, and we got offered close to 4K there. So could have just accepted that pretty much straight out, but we wouldn't have done that, of course, but we would have tried to get a little bit more money and or boards for it, since we have so many boards left. We have some team dynamics from Alex Hart that he wants to play in the first team. And yeah, we'll see if that will happen. Fitness up to 81, so decent at least for that. It's not really great enough, of course, but it's decent here. So we'll use lineup assistant here and generate a lineup. And actually we'll set some rules here. So we'll focus on young, a little bit more, energy, very important, fitness, high appearances don't really matter. Form, we want that very, very important. Main position, important, and level, important. Talent, not that important at all. Something like that. We'll go with lineup assistant again here. Yeah, we'll just go to match. And just for this training match, friendly match is what it's called really. We'll go with instant result here. And yeah, we are going to lose this match, but that we already know. So there's no surprise there. Play talks, we'll let our assistant go with it. We'll continue here, and as said, we are doomed to lose this one. That's all right. What we are interested in is getting in as much cash as possible, so hopefully we had a good attendance here in this game. And with the stadium that we do have, this will be a very good way to bring in some extra money, hopefully. So attending around 1,400, so not at all that much, unfortunately, but still it is a little bit of extra money there, hopefully. So we at least have sort of a good captain here, and we have some really high level players here in the league as well, it seems, so that will definitely be tough. And we are having some more sponsoring offers here, so 10 ad boards here. Let's go for increase sum and increase number. We'll do one more. We'll sign it here, just not to risk to lose them. And let's see here, naming rights, current offers for sponsor pyramid at platinum offer, maybe? Is that correct? I don't know. We'll go with increase sum here, of course. We'll sign it here. Or that, yeah, exactly, so that's how it works. There we have everything there, so let's go to the news center. Free transfer of Bernard Buff. No, I don't want to release him on a free transfer. Since I think this is definitely a player that we are going to use, at least as things stands. Let's see here, done. Scouting finished. Let's see here. Scouting, he will continue to watch the player. Detailed report, yeah, we will have a look at the detailed report. And new sponsor offer, yeah, form increased, that's all right. Scouting finish open day. Yeah, we will not be able to do that, unfortunately. Scouting finish here, scout list. So let's see here, done. So here we go. Scout report. Yeah, we are now up to popularity of 10. Decent pro. For the calculation of this would affect 21 points positive. Right, that's pretty good. Talent. Alright, so he's 41. Level 41. And what sort of quality do we got in central defender now? 38 and 41. Yeah, so definitely could be a player to try and sign. But I don't think, and I think we will be able to get him for the price that we would like. Offer to buy for 0. Yeah. Let's see. Only realistic ones he would like. So let's see. We'll go with transfer preparations. We'll go with talk to agent that he should not sign a new contract before talking to us, but that's not really that good. I will say that we are interested in signing him. We'll go forward here and try and see if that works to our advantage or not. And I will go with an offer to buy here again. Alright, we can't. David Boop here is only around 40, I guess. Closer to 40 than to 50, unfortunately. For us, at least, as we are scouting him and hoping for a player that are closer to 50 than 40. And we'll do quick for up and down here. Shouldn't have happened that much, and it hasn't. 2 players have dropped 1 level though, unfortunately. Let's see here, another sponsor offer, and that is for our gold sponsor. We'll negotiate to lower the term and increase the sum, so that went to 2 years and 1,500 per year. Let's see here. David Bob, still not finished, no. So we'll go to the scout list once that have finished. And yeah, instant result for this match, and we'll give it your best for both halves here. And after that, I guess we will go with a proper 3D match for the first match in the league. I know you guys might have been wanting to see that from our old FIFA Manager series, FIFA Manager 19 series. And so we will show some of that part of the game here in this series, definitely. And we are actually only losing 0-2 against TSG 18 and 99 Hoffenheim, and that is certainly very good for a side like us, I would think. So that's very nice, actually. And yeah, winner of the preseason is definitely not us, since we haven't really played that many games, but we didn't do too bad, I would think, at least. So actually, what will happen here if we go to Bayernliga Nord? the lowest market value is us, apparently. So we are actually very poor. But we have a player that have most goals, and that is Tobias Ulbricht at 139 goals, actually. So let's see here. Seasons, history, let's see here. Notepad, player talk, training objective, insurance, contract talk, transfers. Here we go. So he's been present actually not that long at all. New for the season at Bamberg. But he's have had a pretty long career actually. And done 139 goals over 370 some caps. All in the lower leagues teams, I think. So sorting by level, we should come 12th out of 17 teams here, and it's pretty close actually between the teams, except the first team, Seliggenporten, which are really running away in terms of rating for the whole team at 580 versus, or between 500 and 420 or something like that. And first game here, Bamberg versus Victoria Karl, is very, very close actually. 466 versus 465 if we're talking team rating here. So we'll go with okay and okay. And this is just preparation, yeah, exactly, because we haven't selected our team yet, and that we will do right now though. And we'll just get this screen out of the way. Here we go. We'll use the lineup assistant again here, and we'll go to match here. So our weakest link is right back. So that is probably what we actually should be looking at for the scouting and loans. Let's actually have a look right now again in the scouting department here. So let's see here. To start with Nico Klaus, are we at 10? No, we're certainly not. Nico Klaus, you're not the player that I wanted to see though, are you? Thomas Schwartz, you are 46 and 42. We really would like to sign you. And then see here, offer to buy. No, I can't still buy him. So let's see here. What do we have? Here we have Bob, yeah. So he's at level 46, 41. So you could definitely be persuaded to come to us maybe. Transfer free. Would like to play one division higher. Yeah, we are not really one division higher, I would guess. Only realistic ones, yeah, I understand that. And we'll send... Should we send our scout to youth players event? Maybe that is the best thing to do it, or how to do it. General, no, scouting is not. Transfer market, this is where I wanted to go. So loan, or should we go with buy maybe? Yeah, maybe. So level here, and let's see here. Anyone in a decent market value and buy. Transfer list. Yeah, this is the player that are transfer listed, yeah. Should remember that. So they are expecting to get some sort of transfer from us. So don't really like that. So loan are pretty much the same, I would guess, but maybe a little bit easier. So if we would like to loan this player, so striker, can we loan you your salary, or you have a high salary actually of sorts at at least. This right winger. How would you feel with a loan? Yeah, and you're not actually that expensive. Let's try at 800. Alright, we can't. So we can't really loan players either. So let's see here, financial status. What are our budgets? So for transfers, it's 0, of course. So yeah, I guess we should send our scout to youth scouting. Yeah, to youth scouting as much as possible, and we try to sign good youth players here. So we'll go with 3D match for the game, and we'll go out and say a win is possible here. And hopefully we will get off to a flying start here for FC Eintracht Bamberg 2010 versus FC Victoria Karl. And I will just wait to load the 3D match here. And yeah, if you're enjoying this series, remember to smash that like button and also hit that subscribe button if you want to follow on this series, and hit that small notification bell to be really sure to not miss anything. Also, if you want to see a tutorial on how to install this update and play it yourself, leave a comment and I will do just that pretty soon here. So as I said, 3D match, and some pretty neat features here with the lineups coming up like this, pretty much like an actual television broadcast, and this as well pretty darn new. So let's see here, and we don't really want to see everything here. Shout, and we can do some shouts. Pass left, yeah, we can try to control the players really here and to do whatever we want to do. We have no problems here so far or something like that. And we get a yellow card, or they get a yellow card. Don't really know what's the case. Crosses and corners, crossing height, crossing. Alright, so different tactics for that. Playmaking, non-playing direction, goal kicks, passing. Alright. Defense, defense in line, closing down, offside trap, counter-attack. We won't do those things. Tactics bias, commit and time wastement. Right, so 6 minutes in. What happened there? 8 minutes. Are time ticking by? I don't know. Lineup, mat. Highlights. Selected highlight. No. Right, match. We are done here. So I don't think 3D match is the way to go here. Options, here we go. No, we only want goals. Or do we? That were maybe a little bit too optimistic, so to say. Highlighted times. Highlights is what we want. Match speed. Let's go up to 4. And highlights, so we should have text mode on, or to get some text here. And just get the highlights in 3D. So in the 21st minute here so far. And single match, we should see here. Energy is pretty low. And yeah, here we go. First highlight here for Bamberg, and we are on the left hand side and the cross is in. And it's a penalty. Oh? No, not a penalty. Don't know what happened there. FC Victoria on the left hand side there instead, and not happening too much at all actually. Looked dangerous there at first. Bamberg coming here again, and they're through and shooting, and they hit the crossbar in the top post and bouncing on the keeper and almost bouncing into the goal there after that. and passing here on the right hand side, crossing into the middle, and unfortunately play is back to FC Victoria. I kind of feel like the play is going a little bit faster in the highlights, but maybe not, I don't know. This must be going at pretty much regular pace. And let's see here. Yeah, FC Victoria coming through here, playing up to the middle here and shoot and save. Good save there by a roll. Really good save actually. And out for a goal kick. Let's see here. And back to the text mode of sorts here. So let's see here where we are at. We are at the 41st minute, so should be closing in on the end of the first half here done. Getting a black screen here now though. What's happening? Oh, highlight very late and another highlight there. And next one here for FC Victoria, I guess. And here on the right hand side, will they manage to get the cross in? I guess they will. Here is the cross, and safe hands there again by Roll. And there we have it, the end of the first half. Let's see here. We'll go with come on. Shots so far in the match, Bamberg versus Karl, have been 5-1, shots on target 0-0, and possession 57-43%. And the scoreline, of course, 0-0. Team ratings are 378 versus 376 at the moment. And yeah, we could definitely do better, but we seem to be the upper team here so far, so hopefully they can pull it together and get a good result here in the second half. First highlight, it seems to be for Bamberg, and we are in and cross and headed into, or not headed, shot into goal, and really good there. And I guess that will quite possibly be not Ulbricht, it's actually Paul here that getting the first score on the board, and across there that looked a little bit dangerous, but the keeper of Karl being quite good there and showing safe hands. And another right hand side and cross, and safe hands again by the dear keeper. And yeah, don't know if I should call all of these highlights, really seems a little bit excessive to call it just that. We'll see here if our assistant manager actually does any substitution here. It should be pretty soon, I think, since we have a lot of players that are pretty darn tired. And I don't know what that was highlight of at all, actually. A little bit strange. And I think it feels like we will be needing to do substitutions if we are playing 3D match like this. And highlight here for something don't know. Hopefully for Bamberg here. No, not. Karl getting in the ball there quite easily on defense, and a free kick for Karl. And there we actually have a substitution made for us, so don't have to worry about that. That's good. Bamberg here with the chance and shot, but saved there by their keeper of Karl. We are now closing in on the closing stages of the match here. Probably the last highlight of the match here. And looks to be for Karl at the moment. And yeah, crossing it in here, and a last chance of getting into the penalty box, but safe hands there by Roll. Almost getting lucky there with the bounces for Karlberg or Karl. And yeah, the play or the camera actually is a little bit dull, and oh Jesus, our keeper there doing a super mistake, and Karl getting in that goal in at the last minute. And yeah, that this is the camera engine that I really would like to see. this, or something close to this, is definitely a lot more interesting than the camera angle that we have had. And that were almost a goal. So match highlights are all through here. So losing on that very last minute or getting back to a draw, a really sort of catastrophic result. Full-time scoreline is 1-1 for Bamberg versus Karl, and the stats were shots 8-3, shots on target 2-0. So don't know how that happened. They had one shot on target for sure, since they managed to get in one goal. And chances were 8-3 and possession 56-44%. So I think we did definitely an alright first match here. Looking at the league here, we are in the middle of it, of course, here. So first place get promoted, second place don't know what that blue means really, but I guess playoff of some sort. And there are two teams that are getting relegated, and we are apparently promoted from last season here up to whatever division we're actually in. We'll have a little bit of a look on, and that's actually pretty much right now. Open day forgotten, yeah, I know. And I know that you're not impressed, but we actually can't really buy any player, unfortunately, no matter what we will do. But let's have a look here. Team dynamics, so we don't need to do anything with that right now. So let's actually go to the standings here. So what are we in? It's at the Bayern Liga Nord. Yeah, so as said, don't really know the league tables here or the teams or the hierarchy in the German leagues at all, but we are definitely setting ourselves up here for a very hard struggle with Bamberg. And I think this will be it for this second episode, with a little bit more of a glimpse of what we can do and what is updated and what's not, so to say, here, and how playing a very low league team in Germany is looking to be and how it works. And with that said, remember to smash that like button if you have enjoyed it. Leave a comment if you have any sorts of comments or ideas for this series, or would like to see me show you something or something like that. Anything really. And if you're new here and want to subscribe, hit that subscribe button as well, of course. And with that said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time here at Rawslowgaming. Bye bye. You have been watching Rawslowgaming, and I hope you have enjoyed. On clicking on the video on the left, you will see the next video in this series, and on the right, our latest upload to the channel. And with that said, thank you again for watching.